I used to think that weight loss had to take up all of my mental energy, like it was the only thing I was allowed to think about every hour of every day. Every decision I made needed to be about whether this would help me lose weight. I would count everything, track everything, meal prep, and feel guilty for, well, eating anything that was bad or sinful. But what if it didn't have to be that way? I'm Julie, and welcome to another episode of Body and Beyond, where we're all about ditching the rules, the pressure, dropping the weight, physically, emotionally, and mentally, so that you can feel good in your body. So let's get to it. I remember the final straw for me was being told that I couldn't eat fruit in the afternoon because it would stop my weight loss. My brain lost its shit. Like fucking hell, it's fruit. There has got to be an easier way than all of this drama around eating, all these rules, good food, bad food, times I can eat certain foods and times that I can't. I was tired of feeling like a failure because following one rule meant breaking another, adding to the guilt and the failure. So I decided that I was no longer going to believe in these rules and I was going to turn it all on its head and set out to find a new approach, my approach, one that worked for me, using my own brain to decide what I wanted to do to lose weight. And I share this with you all the time. And I think it's quite hard to accept because we have been conditioned to believe that we don't know how to eat, how to move, how to care for ourselves. We have lost faith in ourselves on how to live our life because we are brainwashed by these messages like eat fruit, but don't eat fruit in the afternoon, otherwise you'll get fat. So we doubt ourselves and we add that rule to the list of 251 other rules that we have around eating, but we don't necessarily follow, but we feel guilty when we break them. The truth is, weight loss does not have to be complicated, overly restricted, or even joy-sucking. You can eat the foods you love and you can still lose weight. You can eat when you are hungry and still lose weight. You can eat breakfast and in the evening and still lose weight. You can ditch the do's and the don'ts around food and still lose weight. The reason this feels scary is because you have the idea that if you don't follow the rules, then you will eat your face off all day. After all, we do have proof of this from the last time you stopped using that diet club. But in all honesty, you probably will eat your face off for a while because it's part of the process of finding a better relationship with food. Building trust in yourself around food means learning how to eat food that you love without feeling guilty. Not only that, but these foods have been a no-go for such a long time that it is exciting to eat them. So you do. But stop telling yourself that you are bad for eating them. When you feel bad, or at least when I felt bad, the one thing I didn't do was do something that was kind and helpful to myself. I usually beat myself up, which leads to me doing more shit that makes me feel bad. Yep, my brain is just as messed up as everybody else's, and I know this shit. When you create your own version of what weight loss looks like by focusing on what actually feels good and right for you, things get so much lighter. Maybe that's a pun intended, I'm not sure. It's not about having perfect days, it's about having doable ones that mean you get to live your life by going out for dinner, ice cream at the beach, holidays where you can actually relax and not worry about your diet. Being flexible in your approach because you have not been put on this earth to solely focus on weight loss. You want to create your own version of progress, one that allows you to stick to a normal Tuesday with like laundry all over the floor and children sort of like hanging around you like, you're going to disappear sometime. It's about making it work for life, for your life, for those situations, for those days when everything is just chaotic, not somebody else's version of life, and certainly not somebody's whose job it is to kind of stay fit and healthy and slim. That is literally their job. You are not those people. I am not those people. My job is to live my best life, not to just solely focus on weight loss as my one and only goal every single day, every minute of the day. If that means you swap that shop bought snack for a piece of fruit every lunchtime for a week, and that's all you can do, then that is all you do. And guess what? That's absolutely fine. Next week, you might add in another change that is helpful or not. And guess what? That's also fine too. Weight loss is about building habits, and everyone is different. You are different from that next person. You are different from me. So you have to find out what works for you. And everybody is different. Everybody has different paces, and a lot of those paces and how fast or slowly we take it is based on our own fears and safety and anxiety and what we feel like we are capable of doing right now. And yes, occasionally you will have to step outside of your comfort zone and create a challenge for yourself, but build confidence in yourself first with changing things slowly. Build faith in yourself by deciding to figure out how weight loss will work for you based on where you are, who you are, and where you are in your life. Honestly, it might seem slower than 10 pounds in 10 days by living off bone broth or whatever shit they're spouting out now. But learning how to do it your way will give you much longer lasting results than quick fixes or trying to follow a step-by-step plan on what to eat and when to eat, even though it does mean that you're cooking 3 different meals every single day because you have a weight loss journey and you have to commit to this. If you are stuck in that cycle of extremes, hard dieting, then crashing even harder, I see you. I've been there and it doesn't feel great. But you also don't need more willpower. You need a plan that feels like it fits into your life. Small wins, stack those wins. Build from where you are, not where you think you should be. Easy does not mean lazy. It means sustainable. It means kindness. It means realistic. And I promise it works when you take it each day at a time and almost like relax into it. So if you are ready to learn how to lose weight without losing your mind, check out my free course, how to drop the first 10 pounds and feel good doing it. I will link that in the show notes, or dive straight in and come and hang out with me at the Weight Loss Tribe, where we do weight loss and health and all of that kind of jazz. We do it the easy way. We do it your way. So that's it for me today. Enjoy your Monday. It is half term, or it's summer holidays for me, as it is for obviously all parents. And I am off, so the podcast won't be back next week, but it will be back the week after. And yes, I'm going to enjoy the summer holidays with my friends before we get back to it in September when the Weight Loss Tribe opens again. Enjoy your week, and I will speak to you next time.